Hey, what's up guys, I'm Praetorian and welcome back to Hearts of Iron 4s. We are playing with Catholic Mexico. Alright, so let's go and get started in today's episode. I mentioned a few things in the pinned comment of the last video, a few things that we could kind of fix to try to improve our overall situation. So first of all, I started up a line of infantry equipment 1. Now we could have done infantry equipment, the 0, the basic equipment. However, this one isn't that much more expensive in production, and it doesn't cost any extra steel compared to the basic one. So I went ahead and went with infantry equipment 1. And the reason why we're getting 15 factories going towards 1 is, of course, because we can produce them faster. They're cheaper to produce in steel as well. And so overall, it's allowed us to get a lot more factories distributed across all of the resources, and hopefully should allow us to produce enough infantry equipment to fix the problem. So with the infantry equipment 1 going, that should result, once all of the other units get their equipment, since a lot of our troops are actually lacking equipment right now, but then the lowest level infantry equipment would be used for garrisons, essentially after these troops got their stuff. And yeah, overall it doesn't really matter which infantry equipment our garrisons are using, but just trying to fix many of our issues here. Also pull back production on a lot of things. Got the armored cars going as well, since we want to add those to the MP units, the MP cavs. And so I also set up our armies as well. So I sent a few troops over to here. I would really like to not lose Alaska if we can avoid it, just because it's a pain to retake it. And we could, of course, force some of the Canadians to defend this front if they decide to focus solely on the southern front. And now we're just kind of waiting for all our troops to get their location. I also set up a naval invasion here for the Purple Army to go ahead and invade into Cuba. I feel like we got enough troops up here to get it done, you know what I mean? So I think we'll be all right if we send some troops away. So they're going after Toronto. Let's just make sure we've got troops attacking everywhere, moving forward all across this front. Same thing over here. If there's any troops up on the border, we'll make sure that they're pushing forward. We should defend Seattle there, so let's not pull them back. Also, I started up the Cypher, or it should have started up. Looks like it got canceled. I tried to start up the Cypher for Canada. I don't know what happened there. But yeah, I figured we'd do that one. I don't know how. I don't think it'll take 100 days to get them defeated, but just in case it does, there's no reason not to go ahead and get that researching. So we've pretty much stopped their advancement here. I don't actually want to attack here. I think we were just locking them down for a second, and don't need to do that any longer. I think these guys are going to attempt to attack there. We don't want them to do that. Let's come on over here. And just still got to get all these troops up onto the front. It's going to take some time to get that done. Just a bit of time. And I don't know who capitulated, but clearly somebody did. There must have been some type of peace treaty or something, because it is frozen. And it's the only thing I could assume is that it's a peace treaty that just happened. I think the United States just rebelled on us. Yes, they did. Alright, so with the United States rebelling, I think that results in us... Where do all our units get? They get moved over to here. Okay, so the United States just rebelled too. That's unfortunate. I thought we had it set so they wouldn't have rebelled. I guess our resistance was too high with them as well, so that's unfortunate. That puts us in a really terrible situation now. Like, these guys are completely cut off here. So we have to retake all this territory. Now, luckily they do seem to move all the units down to here. I see how it works. So the Americans are going to get a bunch of troops. So basically we have to reconquer all of America again. So that's a little bit unfortunate. It's going to take time. Plus they're going to have all those units and they'll get to rebuild them again. So yeah, we overall ended up having just massive issues in this campaign with the garrisons, and just caused us so many problems. And you know what, guys? It wasn't just that. There's a lot more to it. Between the those negative events, the stability events, the lack of political power, which we haven't been able to do hardly anything. We've done about half of these here. So the lack of political power has been a massive issue, manpower has been a massive issue, and then of course the stability was a massive issue. So you put that many issues onto you all at one time, and it really impacts you. So it does suck that we have to reconquer all of this territory again. Yeah, this is a real bummer, because it did move all the units down this way. So overall it's just a terrible position, man. So let's go and get all of our troops moving up here, and yeah, we're gonna have to manually move some of these, but I guess we'll get the units assigned first. So yeah, real bummer, guys, that we have to reconquer all the territory that we've already conquered once before. and they're going to have all these units that we have to deal with now. Yeah, this is going to be time consuming. But yeah, I mean, I guess it makes sense though. But you know what I really don't understand is how they push all your units out of the country. Like, you already are in the country, and then they just push you out of it? That doesn't really make a whole lot of sense to me. Like, how do they push you back to your homeland? That's kind of stupid. Like, we would just leave all this territory. We had all those troops up along the northern border here, which of course, if they hadn't pushed it back, then it probably would have been a negative thing for us, which is, I assume, why the game does that. Because then all our troops are up here, and then, you know, we're separated from our capital, and thus don't have any supply. So I think that's why they do it, but it just doesn't make any sense, honestly. So these guys are now going to have to go back. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure how we're going to do this just yet, guys. We don't have any troops up here, do we? No troops over there. Alright, so let's just go ahead and throw all these guys into one army then. And also maybe one of these guys as well, because I think I miscounted. I was trying to get them to 24 divisions each. Alright, and then we'll just have doubled up lines here. Because again, I don't really want these guys taking this territory, because this will result in them getting a stupid amount of war participation. So yeah, I prefer that they didn't take the territory, and then instead we do it with our main units here. But yeah, just gonna be a real pain in the butt reconquering all this, guys. So these guys are the last ones that still need orders, so we're going to place them. You know, I think we're going to have them do the invasion here and just hope that it ends up working out. Oh, no. We don't want to do it that way. Okay, this is what I'm going to do. Let's create a new army here to do this invasion. And I'm going to take all of these guys, put them into their own little army here with our best attack commander, and then go ahead and set them up to do the naval invasion. And hopefully they succeed. So we'll go ahead and do those 10, and then maybe do like another 2 units, so like two regular units. I don't want to place too many regular units into here because I'm a little bit worried about the invasion failing, or end up getting sunk out in the sea is what I mean. So we'll go ahead and do that. And yeah, this is pretty much good, guys. But what we do need to do is change up their position. I had them over here. No, we haven't assigned them yet. Let's have them go here. And I could mix these two, but I'm trying to keep the these units in their own, any units we got from our allies in their own little armies. So let's go and start pushing forward anywhere we're actually on the front, where most places we are not on the front. But there are a couple units sitting on the borders here, so we're going to get them pushing forward. Try and get as much territory as I can before the Americans get over here, because we do know that they're coming. They got all those militia troops that have spawned, and so they'll be heading up to the borders now, onto our borders with them. So, yeah. One good thing, though, is that these little Spanish enclaves here should get dealt with. We'll likely lose this unit here, unfortunately. I don't see any way to not end up losing him, because the reason why he's here is because he was in Canadian territory. So he didn't get pushed back to here. I had no idea that we're looking at an American invasion, or excuse me, American rebellion, or else I would have reacted to that. But yeah, I didn't know. I didn't know that we were that close to them rebelling too, which is unfortunate. I'm not entirely sure why these guys are trying to come down this way. Overall, they seem to be a little bit confused. Alright, so this guy can't go that way. Let's go this way instead. Alright, this would be far easier to just stop all this and then go behind them. And now we can go and get San Antonio. What is this? Oh, this is just those infantry. We're still lacking a lot of infantry equipment, as you guys can see. Our units are not doing well in that regard. And this is overall going to be a lot harder to do now. We'll go ahead and take any Lend-Lease, as you see that we definitely need it. And they're going to offer infantry equipment, support equipment, pretty much everything we need now. And we're going to accept all of that. We have plenty of convoys, so we don't have to worry about that. That's one advantage to us, having built all those convoys. And let's go and stop this guy from attacking here. Clearly that's not going to work. We'll just push forward here instead. Let's go this way, although we already have somebody going that way, so never mind. We'll just stay here then. Again, just try to make sure that at all times we're pushing forward along the front. Should be able to get behind these guys now easily. And really just waiting till we get all of our troops up on the border right now. Which again is going to take some time. But remember, their units are really crappy. They also took the railroads down here, and they're not going to be great, not going to be well designed. But our problem, of course, is our lack of infantry equipment. Now, with the... let's go this way. With all that equipment that we're getting from our allies, that should hopefully fix our issues soon. If we were to take a look at our infantry equipment shortages now, we're at 7.6 thousand. Now, we don't need to garrison all that territory, so there's that. So you would think that we wouldn't have the shortages here any longer. I guess we're still short on a few things, but overall the infantry equipment shortages are nowhere near as bad, since we're not garrisoning all this territory any longer. It's going to go here now. I'm going to send all of them almost. I don't care. It's fine. I'm just trying to get there before this guy does, and if we don't, then we'll be able to attack him. Again, just trying to find like openings where we can find them. Let's go that way. Let's see what else we can do over here. Looks like we're losing this attack, so we'll go ahead and cancel it. In position to cut troops off, but yeah, just no troops here to take advantage of that opportunity just yet. You just got to get them all up onto the fronts. But yeah, it does look like we're going to have a solid front here that we're going to have to defend. All right, so we're going to push forward here. Let's see what we did against the Americans. Now, I'm really glad that I didn't stop attempting to sink the American fleet, because now we don't want them to have any ships, because they are once back again being a major problem for us. We have sunk a lot of ships here. Excellent. Looks like sunk a convoy there. And you know what? Let's just go ahead and delete these orders so nobody gets assigned to these. All right, awesome. They have not killed this guy yet. Surprisingly, he is completely surrounded though, so we can't do anything with him. Let's go and accept again any offers for equipment. We will take them in the hope that we can get our equipment issues solved, because we're gonna have a lot of trouble advancing with these very, very weak units. Now you're noticing that their strength is starting to definitely increase by a lot. So I think our infantry equipment problems are just about dealt with. So we got the improved depth charges. So I think we're completely done. If I'm not mistaken. Oh, we're still getting torpedoes. Okay, so we'll wait till we get a little bit more torpedoes there. Could do passive bonuses here. I suppose that's always an option. Let's take a look at support company and see if there's... Yeah, we already got one going here. All right, so we'll see if there's anything else that we want. I know we need the next artillery. I was waiting to get that. We have a research bonus though, and I was waiting to get that because we didn't need, passive bonuses for our land army, because we weren't. Those 2 destroyers were just sunk, by the way, which is probably a good thing. Get rid of those. They're pretty cruddy as it is. Could have just got disbanded them, I suppose. All right, so now we have 9 divisions assigned to here. Did one get sunk or something, or no? They're not sunk. I'm not entirely sure what happened there. All right, so moving here now. Again, just got to get more units onto this front and get the organization up and their planning bonuses and all that good stuff. And looks like there was also, was it a rebellion here or something? No, I'm not entirely sure what happened here. Okay. All right, so no real attacks that we can do yet, because again, our units are weak and we're still waiting for more to get onto the front. It does suck that we're gonna have to use our allies' division for these attacks now, because we're gonna go from we're sitting at 70% war participation. I think we'll end up going a lot lower. I think that'll decline quite a bit as we use their units for these attacks. And I'm not seeing any openings yet. Still not enough units up along the front. I need to wait for them to get over here. And what I think we might do is have the Red Army come up this way and kind of focus on just cutting these troops off here. So maybe pull out of these 2 provinces. I think that'll be helpful. Yeah, I guess that's good. We could stretch the Yellow Army a bit, though, I suppose. All right, so yeah, just still waiting for units to get up on the front. Except any, I guess that was, maybe I read what happened in Yugoslavia wrong. Because, yeah, I thought there was a rebellion of some sort, but that doesn't seem to be the case. They must have created a collaboration government, and that's what actually ended up happening. So let's see if we can get this done. We want to attack here. Looks like we should be able to win. Oh, we haven't moved our plane jet. That's another thing we need to get done. So let's go ahead and move all of our planes. We actually have manpower for them as well. So that's something to consider. All right, so we have the fighters here. Again, they did move from several different areas. Yeah, they moved from all these air bases here, so they're not doing anything. So let's go ahead and get These guys assigned, doesn't look like, yeah, this right here is just kind of messed up. I'm not entirely sure why this airbase won't let you cover California. I think it's just considered too far from the center of that zone. But it's unfortunate, because basically there's no way to get air superiority here, as long as you're fighting from the Mexican side of things. Alright, so with the naval bombers, let's see, I guess we can assign, I don't think we can even, yeah, we can't even reach there. This guy can, so we're going to assign him there. And then have like both of these guys assigned here, just so that they're doing something. We could also move some close air support. I'm not entirely sure where all of our planes move to. Okay, so we got planes here. Let's go ahead and move them. Have them do the close air support. We also had the planes that moved out of Cuba. I forgot all about that. So where the hell are all of our planes, man? I know that we have some down here. I'm not entirely sure where they're all at. Let's go ahead and, because yeah, we had planes up here, I think, before. I don't know where they all moved to. So let's go and get the close air support here. Providing close air support. And then let's see what else we want to bring over here. Probably some fighters. One thing of fighters. All right, excellent. So we'll do that. Looks like that's all the airbase space that we have right now. So we won't even be able to get any other air wings out there just yet. Okay, we might want to take a look and see where our ships are, because yeah, we're not going to want to be up here any longer. We'll just cover these zones right here, just kind of focus on this, maybe pull back from a lot of this area here. You know what, we can go there. Yeah, I think that would be wise. Alright. So again, still kind of waiting before we can get some attacks going. You know, our troops just got up on the front. Yeah, we are going to lose that. That's not really surprising. Let me see if I can win this one. Looks like we could win there. What we'll do is bring one division over this way. Again, though, it's just really unfortunate because, you know, we're using our enemy, or our allies' divisions for this task now. And they got a ton of troops. Yeah, they were given a ton of those militia troops. This is going to be very tricky. So, you know, I bitched about America being, or I didn't bitch, but I mentioned that America was too easy. Well, now it looks like we got to fight them a second time, which is... This is the first time I've ever dealt with a lot of these issues, which is what has made this campaign so interesting and so different from a typical campaign. Simply because, like, these are all issues we've never, since we've been playing Law Resistance, we've done 3 total campaigns. You know, we did the French one, the Portuguese one, and then the Japanese one. And ever since they added the ability for countries to rebel since Law Resistance, we've never even seen one before. Just kind of show you, like, how different this campaign is from the typical one. Alright, so we've almost won here. That'll cut off these divisions. This is 9 divisions that'll be cut off. That'll be super helpful. Just looking for other areas to cut divisions off. Unfortunately, we got all these damn rivers here. We did win here, so that's good. So that'll allow us to then push forward. And, you know, we're also going to go ahead and attack here and here. Just trying to help out on that defense there. Looks like we would actually win that attack as well. So yeah, it's going to be difficult, I think, getting them all conquered again, because they actually have more divisions here now than they did the first time that we attacked them. Now those divisions are incredibly cruddy. They're not great divisions, no doubt. All right, so they're going to try and get there, but I think we should be able to fix that. So let's go ahead and do this attack now. We're going to get all these guys hopefully wrapped up. Yeah, these guys here are that's not gonna work. We should be able to beat those 3, push them back over to here, and then it'll be 9 divisions total that we'll have to get destroyed here. Defending there effectively. Now we're stuck at the river. Getting across the river might be challenging, but I'm going to try, since they're weak right now. So let's try and get across that river. We're going to go ahead and go down here towards Los Angeles now. And these guys clearly are going to lose, so we'll stop that. But yeah, they do actually have enough divisions to cover the entire front now, which is quite unfortunate. Alright, so we're going to have to attack here. Don't really want to... Well, this is across the river. We want to attack there. Don't really want to attack that because it's the mountain province, but it's the only place to really push forward that I see. Or you're not, like, attacking across rivers and stuff, which I've been trying to avoid doing. Alright, so we've finished up here. Let's go ahead and now... Well, those guys can go that way. Let's go and attack with all of these guys here. We'll also start getting all of our allied troops. You'll see them starting to pump divisions up here, so that'll be helpful as we get those. We also are destroying more British ships in the area. Lost a submarine there. That's the first submarine we've lost. since this debacle has happened. So we are pushing forward here probably a little bit too rapidly. Hopefully they'll start getting troops up that way. I'm going to go ahead and attempt an attack here again. Keep on trying to win here to cut off those troops in San Diego. This is clearly not going to work, so we'll go ahead and stop that. We'll let that yellow one keep going though. And let's just go ahead and attack with everybody here. Alright, so these guys are almost wrapped up. That's 9 divisions that are cut off and ready to be destroyed now. So that'll be super helpful for us. We're going to keep these guys locked down as we move over to this province. Still, unfortunately, losing here. Let me throw another division in there and see if that would change the situation. It looks like it was just enough. We are losing on this mountain attack. I suppose that's not surprising. We could attack across this way. We just need to get more troops over here. I guess the best way to do this would be to attack with these guys here and then have these all help out. So we are about to get into Houston. There we go. So we got Houston now. Let's go ahead and push forward into the other provinces here, and we'll attack with these guys here as soon as they get here. And I don't know if that's going to win, but the point is to lock them down. Got a lot of army experience. Let's go ahead and make those adjustments to when I name the Aztecs based on one of your guys' suggestions. Try and make this change here and turn these into the mechanized infantry. So that'll be 30 experience, and I'm sure we can do a few free things here. Get the medium tank destroyers. Yeah, get those. I don't know if there's any more. That looks like that's it. So yeah, we need to get more mechanized. Do we have the experience? I think we have the experience to get one more. Alright, so that looks good. Getting that organization up. That'll change this here. Still need to change these out as well. That's all the experience we have for right now, though. Really want to get those out there, but yeah, probably not going to be out before this war is over, if I had to guess. Looks like we are about to win there almost. So that's good. What did we do over here? Looks like we are perhaps losing still here. Yeah, that's what it looks like. Alright, well that's okay. We're winning here. So that's great. Just trying to avoid river attacks, trying to keep the you know, any casualties low. I don't know if they'll, you know, if we'll be able to do that or not. Alright, let's go this way. And just try and get behind these guys. Just keep on pushing forward. And do the same thing that we did last time. Focus on cutting troops off and pushing forward. Except for this time we're doing it with allied troops instead of our own. Let's go take the airbase first so they can't utilize that, and then we'll be able to use it. Now, because yeah, we don't have the airbase space to do anything that I want to do. We do have some space here though, so I guess we'll go ahead and add another air wing here. Another air wing of fighters. We have a lot in the stockpile right now. Let's go and add these guys. Make sure that we control the skies. I need to hurry up and get Texas and California under control to shut down American oil production. That's imperative. Okay, so they're canceling the Lend-Lease. Apparently we no longer need the infantry equipment. Yeah, it looks like we're pretty much good on that. We've really fixed many of our issues here, but we need to update a lot of the infantry equipment. I know that that's going to require more steel. And overall, we did lose, yeah, that's right, we lost a ton of factories, so we're not even producing most of this stuff. Yeah, I completely forgot about the fact that we don't have all those factories now because of the American Rebellion. So we're gonna have to pull back on a lot of this. So let's actually pull back on many things here. Try and get some more equipment coming down here. We're gonna be taking more factories, so I'm not gonna get too worried about it. Same thing with the resources, I don't wanna worry too much about it. Because again, we're going to be getting resources that we take from the Americans, but we'll trade for some stuff that we need. We didn't lose this over here again, did we? No, we didn't. Okay. We won't trade for the aluminum either, guys. I think we're all right. All right, so lost a lot of submarines. Quite a few submarines to their bombers that happen to be in this region, so that's not good. Yeah, we're losing tons of submarines because of the naval bombers here. So, but we have to do it. Trying to gain control here of the seas. That's gonna be really difficult to do. We don't have enough planes, I think, here now. Do we have any more room? We do. So let's go ahead and add some more naval bombers, guys, because we do have those in the stockpile. Just try and gain control of the seas here. Maybe we don't have more naval bombers. Yeah, we only have those 70. Okay, so never mind. I suppose we could do close air support. Move a few more close air support here. And have them, what do we need them doing? Let's have them do port strike. Although they're probably not going to be in these ports anymore, actually. Yeah, I don't think they'll be in the ports anymore. So we'll just do the naval strike. Because yeah, I assume that the Americans will move their ships back to one of these other dockyards here. So yeah, this has been a very interesting campaign, though. I can't lie that I've been incredibly surprised with the way things have gone down in this campaign. Just so much different than a traditional campaign, I'd say. Which, you know, is just not typically what you see. Such domestic issues that we've had wasn't what I was expecting when we started this campaign. So I guess we'll continue getting these here. Let's get the signal companies. All right, make sure that these guys can try and cut them off there. We did win here as well, so that's big. Let's attempt to push these guys out of... Oh, I don't want to do that. Try to go this way. And we don't need to do that either. Let's just win here first. Get those two pushed out of San Diego so we can get more troops moved up this way. You can see that the front is getting a little bit wide here. A little bit too wide. All right, so looking for other areas where we can push forward. And really just waiting for troops to get up along some of these fronts here. Let's go here and try and get across the river while it's undefended. We could also use our cipher against the United States if we wanted to. That'd give us some very good bonuses. Also, I don't know if you guys can hear that rain, but a storm just rolled in like right when I started recording here, so yeah, it figures. That's what always happens. There was no rain, it was a sunny, nice day, and then I start recording and then we get a storm coming in, so I don't know if you guys can hear that. Maybe it's good ambience for this dark situation here, but yeah, we're not going to use that American cipher just yet. Let's wait until we're doing more attacks. Right now we have to avoid attacks because of the rivers. There's just so many rivers everywhere. All right, so let's go this way. They're already going that way, so let's go and attack over here now. Try and cut off the troops here if we can. We'll go up like around them or whatever. Again, we really need to focus on cutting troops off because this is a lot of American troops. Looks like Britain is being conquered, so yeah, I think that the Germans will win here. So essentially, as soon as we defeat the Americans, we should have a peace treaty. Let's go and keep pushing forward into California. A lot of victory points there, and obviously I'm trying to get control of the state so that we take that fuel from them because that's going to be big. Let's go and support this attack here, try and get the San Diego attack done quicker. Alright, so again, just making sure we don't do anything stupid. Attack-wise, I mean. Don't want to waste any manpower or equipment or anything like that if we don't have to. We're going to go this way now. Get behind those two divisions, get them destroyed. Looks like they still are using the dockyard there. They sunk a destroyer that was repairing. Most likely repairing. We did cut off Los Angeles from the rest of the country as well, but we need more troops here. I think the best way to do this is to thicken this up so they can't reconnect it. Yeah, that's the way we'll do it. It does look like we actually are winning there, though. All of our generals are getting injured too, so that's unfortunate. Let's go and keep on pushing forward. We'll worry about taking out the enemies behind us as we go. Right now, it's really just focus on pushing forward, constantly pushing forward, guys. All right. Can we? Yeah, we got somebody already grabbing that from us. Everybody did cancel the lease with us, but that's okay. We got the Gulf Coast Naval Yards. So I don't know that we really need to get anything else right now. I suppose we can go down this one. I guess those military factories would be quite helpful to have, as would any passive bonuses here. Yeah, we'll go ahead and continue down this. I know that we need the political power for a lot of other stuff right now, but we're slowly building up. We're out of the negative, so, you know, we're making progress there, guys. All right, let's go and push forward here, and we'll go out to the airbase, and then we'll try and get these two divisions destroyed here. Is that enough? Looks like it's just enough. Attack over that way. Take that airbase there. That'll be helpful to have. And when those guys leave, we'll take that province behind them. Alright, so they're pushing forward there. Still need to get the troops wiped out here, but I kind of want these guys to stretch out here. Now, you notice that they are trying to get the reconnected here, so let's go and attack them. I don't think that's going to work, actually. Let's see if we can't beat them then. We get there in 1 day and 15 hours. They get there in 1 day and 22 hours. So we would beat them. All right, excellent. We did take San Diego, so that's great to see. And we could easily push them back here, but again, I kind of want this to stretch out. I feel like we need to get the troops up here and take Los Angeles first so that we can completely cut off those divisions there. Probably not going to be able to do this invasion anytime soon, but let's just go ahead and have them go whenever they're ready. And hopefully it succeeds. And if we can get naval supremacy down there. Alright, so looking good here, guys. Just slowly pushing forward. We got the advanced artillery upgrade. That was a very quick one. Not going to get any more of these. Again, I don't really see the point. I suppose we can do anti-air, yeah, for our ships. I guess that is helpful. Going after Sacramento and San Francisco, once we get those two, I feel like we should have control of California, and that'll be all that oil that the Americans are likely utilizing right now, so we really want to get control of that. Almost got those 2 divisions destroyed. We're moving up this way. Let's go and send. The United Kingdom did capitulate. Excellent. We didn't get much stuff from them. We didn't really fight them much. So yeah, now it's just about getting the Americans capitulated, and then the war is over, guys. Oh, I don't know what happened there. Okay, so we've won here. Just a whole bunch of stuff happening, guys. It's crazy. So, what is this? I'm trying to deselect these guys. Alright, so again, this is all about collaboration governments because we've been at war with the Allies for so long. So you have like collaboration governments happening and everything. Let's go and make use of the airbase here. So we'll keep some planes there. Let's just go and assign new planes. The fighters and the... and I guess we could duplicate these. That'd be the best way to do this. Let's go ahead and duplicate this. So that looks good, and let's go and get some close air support here as well. I know we have a lot of planes in the stockpile. Not as much close air support as I'd like, but that's okay. And go ahead and duplicate these guys too. Alright, so let's go and prioritize that. Let's do one more fighter wing here. Alright, so that looks good. Gonna need to get more planes over here. We took the... No, we haven't taken the airbase yet, so we're gonna have to wait till we get control of that. Alright, let's go and keep on pushing forward anywhere where there's no troops defending. They're gonna go after Dallas here. Let's go this way. And then again, try and cut these troops off here, coming through the back. Alright, so we've won there. One here as well. Alright, and a lot of countries capitulating. Getting some stuff from them. I don't know who's attacking here, but I don't want them to attack there. Not yet. That's not the way we want to do this. We want to attack Los Angeles. And yeah, these are all these collaboration governments. Again, just because the war has been going on for so long, so everybody's got the compliance up so high. Alright, got a light cruiser sunk there. Alright, so slowly getting things done, guys. And hopefully as we sink more ships, that allows us to seize control down there so that we can do that invasion of Cuba. Let's go and push up this way. This is clearly not going to work. We'll just go towards Dallas then. Should have that taken soon. Should have the airbase soon as well. There we go. Excellent. So let's go and assign more planes. Get them into this area now. We'll do some fighters here. And let's go ahead and duplicate this. Alright, so that looks good, and then we'll give them some close air support as well. And it's just good that we have the manpower to do all this right now. Alright, go ahead and duplicate that. Oh, the problem here, of course, is that we only had 55 of those close air support planes, but we have more of other models that will be able to go ahead and fill that air wing out. Alright, so they're moving from here, so we'll have to wait until they leave before we go after New Orleans. They'll be gone in 7 hours, and then we'll push forward. Can these guys push forward here? They can. Alright, so let's go this way. Alright, almost done with that attack right there. And let's let these guys come up along the coast. Got San Francisco, let's go after Sacramento now. It does look like they're attempting to reconnect this, but that's okay. We need to get Los Angeles dealt with. Still waiting for all of our units to go around though. So that's going to take some time. Alright, everything's looking good here. We need a lot more troops over this way, man, so we can take advantage of this wide open territory here after we cut off all those troops. Let's attack those guys because they should be easy to defeat. And then we need to now destroy this division here. You know what? I'm even going to attack across the river here, just try and get these divisions destroyed. Get it done a little bit quicker. Alright, so they're attacking us there, and Dallas doesn't look like they will succeed in that attack. We've also won there. Okay. So these guys are coming up to the airbase, which is important. These guys here are not entirely cut off because they have a port there, but yeah, they have reconnected this here. Luckily, there were no troops cut off there, so it doesn't really affect us all that much. And they are slowly leaving Dallas, but they're about to get reconnected here, so that's not good. Need more troops up along here. Let's actually move these guys over that way. Just taking a long time for all of our troops to get everywhere where we need them. Can we win here? We can. Alright, so we'll do that attack there. At least we'll cut those two off and we can kind of slowly get this done. Alright, so let's go and attack here now. I don't know if that'll be a win, but it will cut off about 6 divisions, so hopefully it's a win. I don't think he'll get there in time. No, there's no way he's getting there in time. Let's go and grab that province. And it looks like... yeah, I guess we'll leave things as is. I was going to make an adjustment there, but it's okay. It's alright, man. Alright, so we have taken Sacramento, so that should result, yes, and California is now in our hands. Excellent. Very good. We needed those factories for all of our equipment. Let's go ahead and attack here. That should be a win. Hard to say, though, for sure. Let's go ahead and send another unit just in case. I'll cut off that one division in New Orleans, allow us to grab that from him. Just want to make sure that this guy doesn't get cut off. Can we beat this one here? 5 days. Yeah, it looks like we should be able to beat him there. All right, awesome. So we'll go ahead and try and cut those divisions off. We'll try and come over this way again. Get this reconnected here. I don't know if we'll beat that guy. Probably not. We get there in 3 days and 23 hours. They get there in 2 days and 3 hours. So we're not going to beat them. Else we'll just wait then. I was going to attack these guys here. Alright, so this is now a loss. So I'm going to pull that back. And they're still trying to reconnect here. But if they leave Los Angeles, then that's actually a good thing. So I'm alright with that. But yeah, having some difficulty trying to get this area wrapped up. There's too many troops there. Alright, so we are going to lose this. Might as well... yeah, it looks like they're going to push us back here. What if we attack there? Looks like that would be successful. We are attacking across a river, of course, but we'll just have to do it, guys. Just in case somebody attacks him and stops him, we'll go and move another unit that way. And yeah, just having to reconquer all this territory that we've already conquered once before. So yeah, quite unfortunate. You know, we lost progress, essentially. Looks like this is going to be a loss as well, but we need to get more troops up to here, so it is what it is. They did take that province there. We also won here. Let's go here. There's no way we're going to get there in time. And then maybe we can cut these guys off if they come down into this little area here, this little bulge that we have. Let's go and attack right here. We got the landing craft, so that'll help that invasion that we have planning. I think we have one more left to go, so we'll get it. Still haven't been able to launch that invasion, of course, because we do not control the seas just yet. I'm sure we lost a lot of submarines, so let's go and replace some of them. Alright, this is a loss, unfortunately. Let's just go after New Orleans, since they have left that undefended. So I'm going to attack this guy here, see if we can't get him destroyed. Looks like they might be able to reconnect them, so really just need to hurry up and get troops over there. Alright, so how is the California conquest going? Looks like we have cut these guys off here, so might as well just finish this. And just kind of slowly getting all of our troops into their locations here. Could probably win that attack across the river, but it's across the river into mountains. Not the wisest way to do that, I feel. We did lose here, unfortunately, on our attempt to try and cut these guys off. That did not work out. I guess we can try again. I know the units don't have much organization there, but neither does the enemy. Looks like we destroyed the division there. Awesome. And we keep on attacking here unsuccessfully. I think we need to wait and get our organization back up. You notice our equipment problems are gone. The infantry equipment does seem to be back in the positive. Now that we don't need all that infantry equipment for garrisons, of course. Let's go and pull that back. That's clearly not going to work. so yeah, really just need to get this here dealt with so we can have troops all up along the front here. And I think we should go ahead and start advancing up to the north as well. Just keep on pushing the front forward to cause them further issues. So these guys are not doing anything smart here. So we need to get Los Angeles. And this will cut off all these divisions here. Have that guy stay here. All right, so again, just looking for, areas where we get advance. I'm sure our war participation is going down a lot, yeah, with all the contributions being made by our allies here. I'm actually surprised our allies haven't pushed divisions up this way. It looks like they're focusing on a conquest of Cuba, which is a real shame because we were the ones that conquered that before. It looks like this is a terrible zone to go into. The problem is that we should have went this way. That's the way it seems anyway. That's okay. We'll move these guys, once if they finish the conquest of Cuba, we'll ask for Cuba and then move them. I don't know if these guys will give us control here. Oops. I'm saying I want to give control. I want to ask for control here. Yeah, I don't know. We might not be able to get Cuba now in the peace treaty. This is overall, this is really screwing us over a lot, guys. This has just been disastrous, frankly. All that work we did was kind of for nothing, since we have to reconquer the whole thing again, the whole entire territory. But it's nobody's fault but mine, in the sense that we knew that we had very high resistance here, and there's some things I could have done, but I kept expecting it to get better than it was. Oh, that's across river. We don't want to do that. Let's go here instead. But yeah, I kept on expecting it to get better, and it just never did. Just did not get any better. Just kept getting worse and worse and worse. Because again, this is like an unprecedented situation. I never really quite dealt with anything like this before. So it's a lot different than the typical campaign. They're pushing forward here. Thought we had somebody going to deal with that. Let's go and attack right here with a few divisions. Try and cut off these troops once we take Los Angeles. Now, there is no port after Los Angeles, so they'll all be cut off. And then that means we can go in and start getting these guys destroyed. Alright, so we'll start with this province here. We could also do an attack here. Alright, lovely. Let's try and get all this wrapped up here, guys. And does he beat us there? 2 days and 13 hours and 12 hours. He does not. Looks like we had some more bombings over here. Lost some planes there. Sunk 2 destroyers. Okay, good. Looking good, guys. Let's go and change up our equipment situation. We'll keep on producing a lot of infantry equipment, I think. But we do need... I guess we gotta wait until the factories fill out, don't we? Yep. We could trade for more steel until we get that steel from the Americans, get all that steel back. We're gonna have steel problems again. Again, these are all like troubles that we've already had dealt with in the past, and now we're having to fix them again. All right, so we are here, but very weak divisions. I don't know that we'll be able to win there, but maybe if we attack from 2 sides, we might be able to get the win. We'll see if that's ticking up or not. Yeah, it's ticking up. Looks like we should be able to win it. So now that we have Los Angeles, let's go ahead and have these guys attack this way. Again, just trying to get all this here wrapped up. And try and get all these divisions destroyed. That's a lot. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 divisions that we're going to be able to get completely destroyed. I'm going to take a look at this here. And looks like they're doing good on that invasion. It's kind of a bummer, though, that they're the ones that are going to be doing it now. Just really kind of messed up all of our everything we had going for the peace treaty. Like right as the peace treaty is about to happen, it's funny because the UK capitulated right when the Americans rebelled, and we would have had a peace treaty because we didn't have to defeat Canada. Canada's a different color, by the way. Yeah, and it's like the French got some provinces here. I'm not entirely sure what happened there, how the French got that, but that's quite strange. Yeah, I'm not sure what happened there. Okay. Alright, so let's go and attack over this way. Again, just try and push the front forward anywhere where we can. I'm even going to attack right here, though I know we'll likely lose that. Let's try and cut those divisions off there. And let's go and attack here as well. Remember, they do have really cruddy divisions overall, so we have that advantage. Where before, when we fought the Americans, they actually had better divisions than us. Oh, this sucks. We might end up losing Sacramento. Maybe if I can get there quickly. And yeah, we'll accept the non-aggression pact, I suppose. We don't have a decryption going. I don't know why it's going down that way. I guess we could use our decryption against the Americans now. I suppose this would be a good time to do it. Let's go ahead and use it. Get that those benefits to our troops here. I don't know how much of impact that'll make. The 15% defense and breakthrough should be helpful though. But that's the end of this episode, guys. Fortunately, I had a little bit of time to do this video. And I'm a little bit thrown off today, completely thrown off. I'm not used to being home on Sundays. So the whole day's kind of been weird for me, since I have not been home on a Sunday in a while, a long time. So just looking at the rest of the situation on the world, kind of show you how things are going. Pretty much the Allies are done for, and I think the only thing left to be done is now to defeat the Americans. Once the Americans are defeated, yeah, we won't even have to defeat the Canadians. But that means we also won't occupy it more than likely. So I think overall the peace treaty is going to be rough. Yeah, I think it's going to be really, really rough, guys. We're not going to get any of this stuff that we would have gotten. As our total war participation drops from almost 71%, it's going to be like at, I don't know, 50-something% by the time we actually, get all this done, is what I expect, because we're using so many of our allies' divisions that I think we're kind of screwing ourselves over on that. But I don't know what else to do, because if we wait a long time, then the Americans are just going to get stronger as they have more control of their stuff. So I feel like we have to do it. It is what it is, guys. And overall, we're just not going to get as much as we would have. It just sucks because the UK capitulated, what was it, like a month after the United States rebelled, if even that? I don't really know. I wasn't looking at the time. But it does seem like we were just about done. The Germans were just about done with the conquest of the UK when the United States rebelled. So it's just a little bit frustrating, actually, that now we have to reconquer them when we would have had the peace treaty. But it is what it is. We'll do it again. We'll do the conquest again. It does look like we're losing all these attacks, though, so we might want to stop these. Clearly, none of these are working. Yeah, we'll have to redo them or whatever after we get a little bit of organization. So I do hope you guys enjoyed the episode as we fight the United States for a second time. If you did, make sure you leave a like on the video, subscribe to our channel, hit that notification bell, and leave a comment. I do hope to see you guys on the next episode, and thanks for watching.